success from you guys on how to be, we talked about the beginning, kind of what you guys expect from an intern, kind of went through a couple of tips. Any others that we've left out?
Something that hasn't come up, and you've heard this from your parents and maybe ignored it, but what is on your Facebook, we do look at. You hear that and you think that doesn't make any difference, and you put on there that you're the greatest party person that ever lived, and it's nothing but drunk shots and you falling all over everybody, and it's not even me. I had an interview today, and some of the people said, "Have you looked at their Facebook?" And these people are 25 years old talking about somebody 23. So look at your Facebook. If you're out looking for a job, would your grandmother be proud of what's on those pages? So that is important.
I would just add to that, I think Laura mentioned the office culture. When you first go into the workplace, it's so easy to form cliques. I definitely caution you guys to be very, very careful, especially the first couple of weeks or so, because your attitude determines your altitude. You may get around somebody that's very, very negative about the corporation, negative about the company, and you start to kind of feed into that and believe it, and that kind of becomes who you are and who you're seen as. So you want to be very, very careful with your relationships, your workplace relationships with people. So be aware of the office environment and not to maybe say everything you're thinking right then and there. Learn to respond and not react to certain things. Have a calculated response to things, as well as job description. I think it was mentioned earlier, but if you don't not get a written job description, definitely ask for one before the job starts or the first day. You need to have a written job description that you go with your supervisor in advance of the job to make sure you understand everything that you're meant to do. So there's no confusion over, oh, I have these 25 things to do by in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That was not explained to me. So get that written job description. Sometimes it does not happen. They forget about it. They're very, very busy. But make sure you get that written job description.
I think most of the things that Laura mentioned were obviously really good things to be aware of before you walk into an internship. But I think if you're going to be the intern, which was what the question was, I think be prepared to, and I think the whole panel mentioned this at some point, but be courageous. Be prepared to think outside the box. I mean, one of the best things about younger people and bringing them into your company is their youth, their energy, their ability to use LinkedIn, Facebook, stuff like that. So think outside the box. Try to look at things that we're doing within our company and apply things that maybe you're learning today that we didn't learn when we were in school, and apply it to something that we're doing. That's what's going to really lead to a full-time position and take you to a whole nother level. So I would really try to encourage everyone here when you walk into your internship, try to make the company that you're at better when you leave than what it was when you got there.
And just to add on to all of that, and we've all mentioned it, but be positive. Go into the internship knowing that this is going to be, say to yourself, this is going to be a great experience. They chose me for a reason, I chose them for a reason, and know that whatever comes out of it, a full-time job, or say you're going back to another semester of school and you've had a summer internship, just know that there's going to be so much coming out of it, and really be, and let your boss know that. Say, listen, I am so excited about this. Just be positive all the time, even when things get hard, because I know that that's just a huge encouragement to the employer that, okay, they're willing to do the hard work. They're willing to be here, and they're excited.
Great.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
a lot of times when we do the interviews, no matter what job you have, there's going to be parts of it that you don't like. And what makes the difference is the culture of the office. So if you can become a part of the culture, that's very important too. We have interns that play on our volleyball team and on our kickball team and on our softball team. And if I'm walking down the hall and carrying something and one of the interns says, Pam, can I help you carry that? What can I do to help you? Just stay out of your, don't just come in and do what she was talking about, come in at this time and leave at this time. If you can make yourself part of the culture, then again, you're already part of the culture when you graduate, and we know you're a good fit to not just the people you've been working with, but everybody in the company. So that's important too. Ask if it's okay. Don't just join the softball team, because some people might not feel that way. But if you're 6'6" and want to be on our basketball team, then we're all about it. So, so ask if you can be part of the culture. That's important too.